Welcome back. My name is Becca Donatel and I am your instructor for this Built series. The Built series consists of 5 30-minute muscle building workouts where we follow a push-pull legs format, and then at the end of each workout we do some deep core and some traditional core work. So today we are going to do a lower body build where we focus on glutes, quads, and calves. You're going to need medium to heavy weights. For reference, I have out my 15s, 20s, and 30s. You're going to need a bench. You could use a chair or an ottoman if you don't have a bench. And you can do a core ball at the end of the workout, but that is optional. I'll give you a modification if you don't have one. So let's go ahead and get busy with our warm up. We're gonna go ahead and start with some jumping jacks. Just 5 minutes of getting our body warm. Remember, take the mod if you need one. Tap jacks. We don't want any pain, pressure, or leakage. Ladies, take the mod. Don't not do the workout, just take the modifications. Remember, modifications just make it more effective for you. Everyone is at a different place, and that's okay. Nice work. 3 more seconds here. Switching to some reverse lunges. Shoulders are rolled back, our core is engaged, going back in our heels, alternating, feeling it in our glutes, getting those fired up for today's workout. Let's go ahead and chat about today's workout. So we are trying to get in and out in 30 minutes. We are doing 6 different muscle building exercises for the glutes, the quads, and the calves. We are supersetting these exercises, which means that we are not resting between the exercises. So there's 3 blocks, 2 exercises, 2 exercises, 2 exercises. Go ahead and do some squats to a calf raise, leaning in our heels, pushing up. Nice posture here, chest is up. Nice job. Going straight up on those toes, feeling the calves. Nice work. We're doing 10 reps and 3 sets of each exercise. Same format as the other Built series. Nice work. Let's go ahead, shake it out a little bit. Go ahead and do a quad stretch. Pull that heel to the glute. Stretching. I'm so happy you guys are here. I know how hard it is to get in your workout. I always say that, especially if you're a busy mom, a working mom. I have 4 little boys, 7, 6, 4, and 2. So I really understand. But I will say that it makes me such a better mom when I get this in. I feel better, more clear. Let's go down and stretch out the calves. Pedal those feet, push those heels down. Nice, and bring that right leg up here. We're gonna push, stretching the hip flexor. Don't skip the warm up. I know it's tempting, but stretching out, getting warm, very important, especially as we get older, to prevent injury. And I am so sore from our other lower body build. And then yesterday, upper body push. My chest is so sore from the push-ups and the chest press. So that's really what I love about this series, is that it's divided by push-pull legs. So you ensure that you're hitting all muscle groups, okay? Which is very important. All right, let's go ahead and get busy. Lower body build, glutes, quads, calves. Our first exercise is a goblet squat. You're going to take 1 heavy dumbbell, okay? You're going to hold it on its end, hip width apart here, tracking over our 2nd and 3rd toes. I'm engaging the core, my chest is up. I have my weight, I go down in my heels, I push up. Do not overextend, okay? You do not need to squeeze your butt. The loading of the exercise is at the bottom where it's working, not at the top, okay? That is quad exercise, and moving to our next quad exercise, which is walking lunges. We're gonna have 2 dumbbells at our side, and we are walking, okay? Walking lunges. Get your weights ready, adjust accordingly, and you can adjust next set if this is too light or too heavy, okay? Go ahead and grab your weight. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 30s, okay? Remember, I'm getting in my workout as well, so I'm trying to make it count. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started here in about 10 seconds. Here we go. Goblet squat. I'm holding it like this. Here we go. 10 reps. You can do anything for 10 reps. Nice work. That's 3, 4, halfway. You can do it. Getting right into this workout, making it count, working hard. You can do it. One more. Sink low. Sink and push. Nice job. Switch out your weight. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 20s here. Okay, that's 40 pounds. Adjust accordingly. Going right into it. Shoulders are back. Walking lunges. You are on railroad tracks here, okay? Not a tightrope. Good work. That's 8, 9. We're actually doing 20 because we're doing 10 on each leg. That's 10, 11. Nice work. 12. Feel it in your glutes. Feel it in your quads. 15. 5 more. You can do it. Shoulders are back. 2 more. Getting our heart rate up too. That's good. Nice job. Go ahead, grab a drink if you need one. We're gonna start right back up here in a second. How did that feel? Adjust as needed. Remember, these workouts, they are designed to build muscle, but you have to put in the work. You can't skate through. If you have 15s for your goblet, you can do more, okay? If your form is good and you're not struggling on your last 3, I want you to go up in weight, okay? Form over everything, obviously, because we don't want to hurt ourselves. But be smart about it and go up if you can, okay? All right, here we go. Starting in 10 seconds here. Let's get that weight up. Nice firm hold on the dumbbell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Feeling it at the bottom, pushing up. Explode. Nice job, you are halfway. 2 more. 9, sink low. Make it count. Nice work. Okay, grab your weights accordingly. Grabbing my 20s again. Here we go. 20 reps, 10 each leg. Let's go. That's 1, 2, 3. I love throwing in an exercise like this because then your heart rate is going up and you feel like you're doing something. 9. Halfway, ladies. Let's go. 12. 13. 14. You got it. Maybe your strides are longer than mine. You can do it. 2 left. Make them count. 1, 2. You got it. Nice work. Put it away. Grab a drink. We only have 1 more round of that. You can do it. You should be breathing heavy. If you're not lifting heavy enough. Okay? Remember, you have to push yourself. Okay? And if you continue to do these workouts with us, consistency is key, but things are gonna get easier. Remember, it's hard. Things are always hard before they get easy. Whew. Okay, here we go. Pick them up. Adjust what you need. Here we go. My point was that you're gonna get stronger and things are gonna get easier. So you have to keep fighting the plateau. Let's go. That's 1. 2, sink low. You do not feel these in your low back. If you do, lighten up. Remember, we don't work through pain. We work through the burn, but not pain. Think glutes. heels, glutes, quads. One more. Down and push. Nice work. Grab your weights. Grab your weights. Okay. Whew, whew. You can do it. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Keep going. 4, 5, 6. You got it. Keep it up. 7. Feeling it in my glutes. Oh gosh, that's 9. Halfway. 10. Yes. 11. Yes. 12. You can do it. Keep up with my pace. 15. You're breathing heavy. That's good. Keep it up. 2 more. 1. You're getting stronger. 2. Nice job. Go ahead. Grab a drink if you need one. I'm going to start explaining our next exercise, okay? You can do this. Next block. Focusing on the glutes, okay? Bulgarian split squat, where we have a bench or a chair or an ottoman. I'm going to go ahead and move these weights so I can show you. Get your bench set up or your chair. You get I'm going to be about, sorry if that was loud, 3 feet from my bench. I rest my foot on the bench, okay? Knee will go over the toe. I'm leaning back to put the weight in my glute, and I push up, okay? With 2 weights. If that is too much, feeling it in your low back, go ahead and do some stationary lunges with your weights and push. Remember, we're on railroad tracks, okay? We're moving right into hip thrust. You guys know what that is. We've done them every workout, pretty much, a variation. You're gonna go ahead and put your upper back on the bench here. We come down, push hips to the ceiling, squeezing my glutes. Core glutes. Ready? Core glutes. Okay? 10 reps of that. So, right into it, supersetting. Grab your weights that you're going to need, okay? I'm going to grab my 15s and my 30-pound dumbbell for my hip thrust, maybe 40s, probably 40s actually. I'm gonna push my bench this way so I can grab my weight easier, and then we will get a move on. Nice work. You're hanging with me. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Flying through it. We're at about 13 minutes. You're doing a great job. 10 reps each side, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start with my left leg. My posture is nice. I'm engaging my core. My hips are square. They're facing the wall. I go down, I push up. If you wanna think about more of your glutes, slightly hinge. Put the focus on your glutes. Slightly hinge forward, okay? To put the focus in your glutes. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Switch legs here, right into it. That's 1, 2, nice work. 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, you got it, 4 more. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Nice work. Grab your 1 heavy dumbbell. Set these to the side here. 1 heavy dumbbell. I'm gonna grab my 40. I could probably do 50. Well, actually, at the gym, you can use a barbell, you know, and go a lot heavier. Even on the Smith machine, it's a lot easier. If you go to the gym, I encourage you to use the Smith machine. to help you with hip thrusts. Okay, ready? Here we go. You know what to do. 10 reps. Here we go. Sinking low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. These are great for building the glutes. Hold here at the top, you guys. Hold, hold, hold. Really feel them work. Lower down. Feel the burn on the way down. Nice job. Put that weight to the side. If that is just too much, go on the floor and do glute bridge, okay? Glute bridge. And you can add a weight on that as well. Maybe you don't have a bench or it's just too much for you, and that's fine. Grab your drink, adjust your weights. We're gonna get going. Okay. Whew. Those Bulgarian split squats, they get me every time. I will be so sore tomorrow. And I'm even going lighter for filling purposes. All right, grab your weight. You can do it. Here we go. Make sure your hip thrust weight is not in your way. All right, here we go. Shoulders are back. My leg is up. My hips are square, okay? I don't have one hip open. That's what I mean by square. They're square against the wall. Here we go. 1. Slightly hinging. 2, 3. Putting the emphasis in my glutes. Halfway. Don't stop. I know it burns. 1 more. Sink low and push. Push through the heel. Next leg. Here we go. Push through the heel. Feel it in the glute. Think about it. You can do it. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby, and 4. Nice work. Nice work, nice work. Getting right into it. Supersetting with our hip thrust. Now, your glutes are pretty strong, so you can probably go a little heavier than you think, okay? And I encourage you to go heavier if your form is good and you don't have any pain and you feel like you can handle it, okay? Catch your breath. Here we go. Push to the top. This time we're gonna hold at the top before we start. Activate the glutes. Feel the burn, okay? I'm holding, I'm engaging the core, engaging the glutes, pushing my hips to the ceiling. Not overextending and arching my back, but on a neutral spine. Are they kicked on? Am I fired up? Now we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't let your knees come out. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Hold. Lower. Nice. You might even feel that in your quads because we've been working the quads. So they're fatigued, okay? And that's okay. All right, go ahead and grab your water. Take a quick drink. We're gonna do our next, last round, and then we're gonna go on to our last block, get our core done, and get out of here, okay? I'm so proud of you. You're working so hard. This is not easy, but you're here already, so just work hard. Half the battle is getting here and setting aside the time to do it, and you've already done that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with my other leg this time. Here we go. Hips are square. I have a sturdy foundation. Remember, take the mod if you need one. Halfway, you can do it. 3 more. Oh, baby. Last one. Here we go. You can say sayonara to Bulgarian split squat. These are great for the booty and the quads. You can do it. Halfway. I think that was 6 actually. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, woo, make it count. 10, yee. Okay, last set of hip thrusts. You can do it. You can do it, you can do it. Then we're gonna move on, hit some quads and calves. Take that breath, we're gonna start with a hold again to really fire up the glutes and make it worth it. That's another way you can make your workouts harder if you don't have heavy weights at home. Okay, check your form. Push and hold. My knees are not bowing out. They're in line, okay? Try that. Hold at the top and squeeze the glutes. You can increase your time under tension, which is what we're doing. We're trying to fatigue the glutes so that when we start, that's 1. They're already fatigued, okay? Oh, Lord. You can do it. Holy Moses. And hold. And down. Oh, baby. I love a good burn. Okay, good. Awesome. We're going to move on to the next 2 exercises, next block of work, where we focus on our quads and we focus on our calves. Now, if you are by your stairs or you have a step or a chair, I encourage you to grab it, okay? I do not, so I'm just gonna go on the floor to show you the unmodified version as well. So we are doing a narrow stance squat, which is going to really, it's like a goblet squat, but we hold the weight, the dumbbell like this, and our stance is narrow. A little, usually we go a little farther than hip width with our toes out. This time we are going narrow with our feet facing forward. Okay, a different kind of squat. Gonna put the emphasis on the quads, which is what we want. And we're gonna go right into a single leg calf raise. You can hold a wall or a chair. We're doing single leg, just as it sounds. You can grab weights, or you can do it without weights, wherever you're at in your journey, okay? But it is nice to use a step or a bench, because then you get a greater range of motion, and it's really gonna work the calves. All right? Okay, gather what you need here for narrow stance squat and calf raise, and then we are going to get to it. Getting the stuff out of the way to make my space safe. Don't fall and trip on anything. I'm actually going to grab my 30s for my narrow stance squat, and I'm going to have my 20s on standby in case, okay? So adjust accordingly. Here we go. We want to get in and out. We are at 23 minutes. We are doing fabulous on time, okay? All right, right here, my weight is right in front of me. I would not lean it against yourself. I would try to support it, okay? You engage the core. I'm gonna go from the side here so you can see my feet are narrow. They're not turned out like this, like a normal squat would. Okay, here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, you see? 4, 5, 6, go all the way down. 90 degrees. Last one. Nice work. Set that to the side. Single leg calf raise. One leg goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Nice work. Letting your heart rate kind of come down after those 2 first rounds were a little intense. Okay, here we go. Taking a couple breaths. Go right back into our narrow stance squat, loaded squat. I want you to think about your quads and your glutes when you do these, okay? Mind-body connection makes a huge difference when lifting and connecting with the muscle. And that's what we do during pregnancy and postpartum as well, is we really just try to make the mind-body connection first with our pelvic floors, our transverse abdominis. Makes all the difference. Okay, here we go. My stance is narrow. My feet are not facing out, they're facing forward. I have my weight here. I go down to 90 and I push. That's 3, 4, you're here. 5, make it count. Don't let your legs bow out. Nice job. Set that down, right into our calf raise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go up, right up on the ball of your foot. Try to take advantage of all your toes. 1 more. Hold at the top, hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold. And lower. Nice job. Next. 1, 2. Breathing. One more. Hold, hold, hold. Hold at the top. Hold. And lower. Nice work. Roll out your calves or your ankles. Go grab a drink and we're gonna move on to our last set of this round, and then we are going to go ahead and do our 6-minute core. Okay, are we ready? Trying to keep us on time here. Hopping right into it. Here we go. Get into your stance. Chest is up. Here we go. 90 degrees, push. 90, push. Concentrate on what you're working. What are we working here? Quads and glutes. Nice job. Nice job, nice job. Rack that weight if you need it. Okay. Here we go. 1, jumping right into it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Hold it here. Hold it here. Nice job. Lower. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're halfway. Last one. To the top and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Hold. And slowly lower. Nice work. We're gonna hop right into our core. We're doing 3 exercises. We're doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds to get into the next exercise, and we're doing 2 rounds, okay? I talk about this every session, and that is 360 breathing, how to correctly engage your core, okay? Taking advantage of your full core from the bottom to the top, okay? We call it your deep core, your pelvic floor, your transverse abdominis. We're going to engage it from the bottom to the top. Most people, when you say engage your core, they go, and they kind of suck in, and they just, for your upper abs. That's upper ab gripping. We want to take advantage of our whole core, okay? So I want you to put your hands on your ribs. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice job again. I want you to pay attention where that breath was. It should not be in your chest. It should be wide into our lats with the overflow going into our belly, okay? Nice. And next time on the exhale, I want you to do the sound. Nice job. Now, I want you to, on the sound, on the exhale, I want you to feel your pelvic floor rise like an elevator, okay? We're gonna take it to the top floor, we're gonna hold it, then we are going to let it relax and lengthen, okay? Here we go, inhale. I'm holding it, and I release completely, okay? Do not hold it, it's not meant to be held all day. Okay, now we are also going to, lots to think about, knit our ribs together. I want you to think about these hip bones coming together, okay? And engaging. I like to think about my belly button going to my spine as well at the same time. So I think pelvic floor, transverse abdominis, and then my upper abs, my rectus abdominis, okay? Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Hold and release. That is called deep core engagement, and that is what I want you to do with the rest of our core work, okay? We have about 15 seconds. We have done this exercise before with a ball. This time we are just going to use our hand on our knee, okay? We engage the core. We push. Push. I want you to push this knee while engaging, okay? If you have a ball, you can use that. Here we go. We're gonna start now. Push together. Push. Nice work. Nice work. Feeling it in the low ab on our right side here. Still breathing, even though I'm bracing my core. One more, we're gonna switch sides. Nice, switch, come out of it if you need to. Re-engage, belly button is to the floor, push. Nice job. You can do it. Pushing, feeling it in my left low ab. Push. If that's too much, use a ball or a pillow to push, okay? Getting up into our plank. We're doing plank, knee drop. That looks like this. I engage the core, and we're going knee drop, okay? We have about 5 seconds here to get into it. And we are in engage, get in a nice plank supported position. My elbow is under my shoulder, and I am alternating knee taps. This little, throwing off our core a little bit, making it unstable, is really making our core kick in to stabilize ourselves, okay? You have 20 seconds left. If this is too much, you can just do a regular plank hold, or you can go down to the knees like that, okay? Keep a flat butt. I want a tabletop on your back. No butts in the air. Bring it down. Nice work. Those are doozies. Moving on to bicycle crunches. You guys know what these are. More traditional core. We have 10 seconds. Remember to engage the whole core when you get in here, okay? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternating bicycles. Elbow to knee. Keep it up. Your abs are on fire, I'm sure. Okay, nice work. Resting. You're getting right back into cross lateral knee push, okay? And then we're going right into it. This round, I'm not really gonna talk. We're just gonna go and work through it, okay? And we're gonna get into position. It's only 20 seconds each side, okay? Here we go, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Engaging the core, my knees are 90. I'm pushing. Pushing, you can do it. Push on that knee, keeping the leg at 90 degrees here, engaging the deep core, your low abs. Breathing. Nice, switch sides here. You can do it. Keep this at 90. Push. Adding some instability by pushing. Some resistance. Nice work. Go ahead and switch over to your plank, knee drop. All right. We're gonna hop in it, 40 seconds, you can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Get right into it. Nice, solid plank. My elbows are under my shoulders and I start alternating my taps. Alternating my taps, you can do it. I know it's hard. I know that you're burning. That's good. Engage even more. You're halfway. You can do it. Don't stop. 10 more seconds. I'm burning with you. Yay! 2, 1. Nice work. We have 20 seconds to get into our bicycles. Okay, remember, elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. 10 seconds. You can do it. Whew, 40 seconds of this. That's it. 2, 1. Let's go. Finish strong. Remember, we are timed. We are not doing reps. So take your time. Actually, the slower and more in control you are, the harder it is. Oh man. Ten more seconds. Keep it up, don't stop. I'm struggling to. Wee! Go ahead and roll. Stretch those abs out. Oh, that feels nice. Speaking of stretching, make sure that you stretch after each of these workouts, okay? You don't want to get injured, okay? Your muscles are really tight right now, so stretch them out, get a nice cool down in, and we will see you next time for your upper body push workout.